Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels.
Pick that.
Complete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone.
Ooh, run into the ball.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses.
Nice man, you the Ravens. Yeah, I'm the Ravens, bro.
And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Appreciate you.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. At the 42-yard line. Here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
They will have it. the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson gonna keep it here on the bootleg. And out of bounds and picked up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop.
I could have scored on that.
Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. Pistol formation with Jackson. Flush to his right.
Should have threw that shit away.
Downfield, they'll wind up taking it down. Frankie Louvu getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling to the left.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air.
Going for it. I usually would take the 3 and play it smart.
They're able to convert,
but I really feel like I can get this.
And keep them short of the 1st down.
I really feel like I can get
for the
this.
Field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is pulled in.
I really feel like I can get this.
Taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Left side, it's caught by Brown. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
And the Washington first down.
Throwing now, Daniel. That is caught.
Damn, bro.
Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. It could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Jackson now. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Escaping to his left.
Bro, I tried to fucking slide, bro.
It is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up.
They know I tried to slide.
But will go down as a sack. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
They tried to hold me.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out wide. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now, Jackson. Open Madden, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds and stopped the clock as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike. The quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. Forced to his right.
That's a fucking pick. Thank you. I gotta chill.
Nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens Ravens extend their lead to 10-6.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, like, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards.
He out of there? Was that the dagger? Yes, sir. I'm gonna get the Niners.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
We got my boy Josh Jacobs.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back is Josh Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Love, he's going to change the play here. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Jordan Elliott coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Love.
Bro, come the fuck on, man. Giving that shit up.
Again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. Throwing. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of his best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Get farther out of the screen and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now it's 2nd and 6. Love now.
Oh, he dying shit.
Christian Watson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get the upper hand.
Damn, nigga shit shut off. Thank you. Thank you. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad as fuck. I swear to God. I just had an opening drive like that, walk down the field, score, then my shit shut off. It's tough. That's tough. That's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, man, I'd be sick. Should I go Jacksonville? Nah. I don't want Buffalo. Texans is cool. CJ, you gonna hoop for me? Let's go Houston. Let's go Houston. Nigga, you back off the
From
grid.
the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, 2 AFC
He said, niggas, you back off the grid? Yeah, bro, I got off there for a little bit.
Taking on the Houston
He
Texans.
said, that nigga funny, bro. Hell no.
And we
got
are
Buffalo.
underway from Houston.
He on PC. I can't stand PC niggas, bro.
Out here from the end zone.
I ain't gonna lie.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked
I don't know what it is. I just don't like PC niggas. Let's see what Coach talking about.
They start the drive with Cook.
Coach talking about some good shit.
Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Allen going to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Well, first drive here, and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he
about to say, Sting right there, though. That should have been a pick.
There he is, and he passed him off to each other.
That's odd.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And again, it's Allen. Throwing quickly. It's incomplete.
Defense, though.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is back in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to...
I might draft Nico in fantasy this year. I think Nico really do for like one of those real breakout years. Because Nico really cold. CJ just got to play right. He's blitzing like a motherfucker.
Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop
He's a
it for a sack.
At the 42-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete.
I can't do shit more.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing
extension. It's complete. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not.
I was right there waiting for it too.
It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
We used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Allen to throw once more. Working the middle. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Tackle, baby.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and slides to a hole. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I know he head hunting now. He probably finna blitz and all that type of shit.
Stroud out of the gun here. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Another one caught by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins.
Ooh, he was on that blitz and
9
shit.
yards. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
This not defense. That's on the defense.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans 7, Bills nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's
Chico.
Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any.
We can't keep giving that play up. That shit open every time. We can't keep giving that shit up. That shit not even good. That's just ass play call. We keep giving that up. And I know what the fuck he doing.
Seen him throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Shakir holds it in.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2nd and a couple. Motion man is Shakir. Allen now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Allen.
Everything wild.
That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Allen. His throw incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Allen. That's caught inside the 20.
Over Stingley, though?
Before he crosses over out of bounds.
For real?
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
For real?
Palmer going in motion right. Throwing now is Allen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
To throw, it's Allen. This throw nearly intercepted.
Kick your field goal, bro. Shouldn't even have a field goal right now. Like, that shit crazy. He caught that over Stingley, bro. Nothing about that throw was good, bro. He deserves none of that. Deserves none of that, bro. I can't even respect that one.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll run with the USC man, Woody Marks. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First down.
Watch the blitz.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
First First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
Fucking run, Nico. I said Nico, I mean Joe Mixon. I'm tripping. I said Nico.
Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn going with the extra point. And that
Nigga said Nico. Hell no.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Tackle.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
I knew he was doing a screen.
It's a screen pass. That's complete.
That's on me. I knew he was doing that shit. I didn't even play it. I knew he was doing that shit.
So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Now back foot throw there is incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's second and 10. Allen gonna throw. Now they set up the screen.
Spamming them bitches.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the
got
red
no
zone
offense,
before going
bro.
out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
You gotta stop that screen
Sports.
shit, because I know it's coming.
Second and 7 from the 20.
I really don't.
Now Allen.
I didn't like my defense there. I ain't gonna lie.
And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Second down and goal. Allen.
I've seen it.
Touchdown.
Fuck, man.
Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
You going for 2?
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away.
Howdy.
Pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operating in your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
I deserve that from when he caught that one shit over Stingler.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Stroud keeps it. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. Will complete this one to Collins. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is a big one. As they should be
Game on the line, we're going to Nico, nigga. Fuck.
The Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th
Victory formation, baby. Let's go. Let's go. No matter how we got the dub, we got the dub. I'm back and shit. Who should I get this game? Who should I get this game? Who should I get? Fuck it, looks okay, see.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Yeah, Philly.
Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. Play from scrimmage, it's a pickup of 13. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted. Many times to pro.
I can't be missing tackles, bro.
Sometimes you attack with some big time runs, too.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
Gimme.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And
whoa,
with a second and just a few inches left.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On the draw, this is Barkley.
Yes, my shit. The whole drive, bro. The whole fucking drive.
Saquon Barkley, 24 yards. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott good with a PAT. And that score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. So the completion
was
results
very
there
capable.
at 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Second in the yard at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Motion left, Smith. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but having a throw that they can go down and score. So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Michael Dana. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Out. Let's go.
Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that. Reaching, absolutely reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff is screaming at their defense. If you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys. And they did.
And now excellent field. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my God, bro. Some shit like that would happen, too. Let me celebrating.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick-6 CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through the win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick-6. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick-6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's
I got him wide open. I should have been
right around 30.
There's a 2 runners, bro. This shit let me run.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got it. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
To throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Dodson, and he's got him. It's inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They go play action with Hurts.
Bitch! Nigga, you on that shit.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Take your fucking 3.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. They'll set up to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
They shouldn't have let him get that shit off. Tired of letting him catch
3 seconds left in the first half.
Take your fucking 3.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as
we should have 10 again.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And to find the open man. That's complete. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run.
Bro, come on. Mahomes not getting caught like that, bro. I just can't believe that. No. Like, Mahomes is not slow. That's just throwing me off.
Well done.
And he will lose yardage.
That shit throwing me all the way off.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one
all that fucking green the head, let him dive and tackle me. Get the fuck out.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll try, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get involved in the end zone.
Back to throw here. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be out on the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe
he's got a man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
Brown, 1-on-1.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And a decent to return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Room past the 35. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes now to throw.
It's a team that's incomplete there.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Bro, Mahomes is not overthrowing that though, bro. He wide open, leaking out the backfield. I got Pat Mahomes.
So the play results
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
And again, it's Mahomes.
Man, come the fuck on, bro. God damn, bro. Shit's starting to fucking piss me off. I Pat Mahomes overthrowing niggas is wide open.
We say it often,
in what fucking world, bro?
Interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here.
In what fucking world?
Game of the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this
so
close,
fucking capped,
it
bro.
usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
A 1st down carry for Barkley, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And his throw is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Man, outside. I'm not weird, bro.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, goal to go. They'll look to throw here. Now fighting for the end zone.
Pick that shit up. It's fucking gold.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell them, you had one job. All right? You knew what you had to get done. You knew where you wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. just take care of the football, and we win the game.
Here comes second down. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, no, that's caught by Rice. But that is going nowhere. Only a yard up to the 2. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Mahomes.
Patience.
That one caught by Rice.
Patience.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Oh my fucking God. Chill, man.
Nearly an interception and it was picked off.
Chill, man.
Like you've been here before. A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Rice. Still going. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on.
Bro, that shit never, bro, it don't even do that, bro. The clock do not do that, bro. Bro, that is so cat, bro. That is so cat, bro. That is so cat. The clock never does that, bro. The clock don't never do that, bro. It ran all the way down, bro. Okay. Okay, bro. It'll run down and stop at like 5 and then start counting down slowly and it'll let you call your last time out, bro. The clock never does that shit, bro. Never. This shit never happens, bro. That shit cap. That shit cap as fuck. Madden on that cheating and shit, bro. That shit don't never happen, bro. Fuck on, man, bro. She's pissing me off. That never happens at the end of the game. The clock just run all the way down to 0. No. No. Fuck no. Fuck no. That shit lame as fuck. Shouldn't even doing fucking overtime. Should have won 27-24, bro. Damn, fucking hold you. No, they been holding too. He know they holding. Cap ass shit.
With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So from Philadelphia
that shit lame. That shit never happens, bro.
The 45-yard line. Mahomes will do it himself.
Never happens.
Long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause
really
by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That shit really got me feeling away, bro. That never happens, bro. All the Madden games I done played, that has never happened. I was gonna let it go down to like 3 and call it timeout. I had 1 timeout left. The shit went all the way down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
That shit crazy, bro. When it's on me, I'm not locked in no more.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defensive field position.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run.
And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Butker on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Come on, Piggy. Win this fucking game, bro.
He had a big gainer on his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Hurts.
He wide open. Damn, pussy. He had to make a wide open, then throw it to him. Dumbass.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take
Fucking
possession
go.
here at their own 33.
Big dubs.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here. And no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Fucking go.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football. Wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game. And his leadership